This post is called Confronting Aggression, and I've lived in Germany for almost 15 years now, and as an American, that gives me sort of an outsider perspective on how people think, both in America, which has become distant to me, and also in Germany, which will always be at a distance from me, even though I live here. I wonder if becoming more conscious of our aggression makes it more or less dangerous. In art, we give consciousness physical form, and this can lead to the expression of aggression in the name of art. Irony is often used to express aggression in a way that feels safe, and Rammstein's art is aggressively ironic. If you don't know what Rammstein is, it's a band that makes very loud, symbolic music, which may be difficult for people to interpret. Years ago, I, naive American that I am, asked my German husband, "Is Rammstein a Nazi band?" And he said, "No, they are the opposite. They are anarcho-socialists. They are left, not national socialists." Right. A fan of the band might say that they use symbols of terror to make sure that people don't forget about the darkness within. A critic might say that populist movements always turn against minorities, so any band which supports far-left ideologies is dangerous. Right versus left is easy to understand, but when the politics loop around, blending left into right, up becomes down, and it isn't clear how to escape. There are things that we don't allow ourselves to see about our countries and our own minds. And I worry that there is a deliberate blindness in many Germans and many people in general about the continued existence of some very dark ideologies. I've met people who barely acknowledged that there were any Nazis in existence until they saw them start winning elections in the East. For some, seeing that was like learning that there are really monsters under the bed. Despite my reservations, I still think that the collective memory in Germany is strong enough to protect against any xenophobic attempt to take control. Everyone is busy, 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 and I can't believe that the instant that people are no longer busy, they all suddenly turn into Nazis. The older people saw how that turned out and don't want to do it again. The younger people only dream of becoming YouTube stars. This leads me to conclude that bringing the demons out into the open, even in the form of bands like Rammstein, is a reasonable way to keep the collective memory of horror alive. It does bother me that Rammstein's art pushes the limits towards becoming a celebration of horror, because this intentionally leaves room for doubt about what they really think, and I suspect this is more of a marketing trick than an expression of the soul. Perhaps they justify this to themselves with a belief that they can pace and lead the bad guys towards the good side, but this is a rather hopeful perspective. People cite Rammstein's song Links 2, 3, 4 as evidence that their politics are clearly left, but there again I see intentional ambiguity. It might be a dog whistle for the right. Kann man Herzen brechen, können Herzen sprechen, kann man Herzen quälen, kann man Herzen stehlen. Sie wollen mein Herz am rechten Fleck, doch seh ich dann nach unten weg, da schlägt es links. In translation, this is, Can you break hearts? Can hearts speak? Can you torture hearts? Can you steal hearts? They want my heart on the right spot, but then I look below, it beats left there. The ambiguity comes from perspective. If you look at your own heart from within or without, left becomes right and right becomes left. From without, a person may be bad, a fascist, but view himself as good. It is important for us to understand how our own hearts can betray us, and that is why it is important for us to be conscious of the aggression within us. A band like Rammstein could be used for good or evil purposes. It could rally the bravery and aggression of people on the march to do awful things. Or it could remind everyone of their inner aggression and cause them to get it under control through rational means. Nietzsche hated Nazis and refused to attend his sister's wedding because she was marrying a Nazi. Yet we all know how his words were used to inspire the Nazi Party. That is what makes Rammstein so complicated. Rammstein explicitly states that they are a left-wing group, yet the actions of high school shooters in the US and of terrorists in Russia who were fans of the band, they were decidedly right-wing. Perhaps one man's poison is another man's cure, and some people have a bad reaction to an immunization. Thank you for watching. Please continue reading and look at my novels and my blog. I wrote them because I thought they could help people, and I hope they help you put your life and your feelings into a larger context. Until next time.